saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Before I catch your Ella, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rattler to open with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Throwing now is Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Seahawks' 39-yard line.
Look at the throw. Rattler. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
3rd and 10. Here's Rattler. And look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Shaheed in motion. Rattler now back to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Now he takes off. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
on 3rd and 2. It's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's in! Corey Clinton. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Saints 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Rattler gonna throw, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's gonna be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 36 yards. A run here with Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 19-yard line.
Morrell in motion. He'll go again here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down and 3. To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Walker to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Darnold to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Going up top. And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance here, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down, they'll start out with Kamara. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's good.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to third down. We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Shaheed in motion. He'll look to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and long. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll look to throw again. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down.
A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first First and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Kamara, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. There's Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will get out in front 17-7.
Seahawks 7. Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
And 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. He'll bow his way forward for a couple. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Second down, they need 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He'll drop the throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action now with Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break contain of the pocket and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
Here's a designed run. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Moving left. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will score! if we say it too often, that was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Big Leonard Williams brings them down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing now is Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Brooks. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Throwing is Rattler. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a great example of why these out-breaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
Rattler now back to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Rattler. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rattler gonna throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hand.
That one, take it in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Walker. Room to run past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's brought down right past the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Shaheed in motion. Right side, he's got Moreau. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down, and 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The man down the field, it's Olave. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop the throw. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Shaheed in motion. Hill looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jaron Reed in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
For the lead, here is third and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is first and 10. run here with Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Once again, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Gary Stutzman on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Milrow now off the bootleg. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
It is 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Meyer good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
31. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. Throwing now is Rattler. Pushed out to his right. That one downfield for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.
you know. Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough, it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his blunt safe on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Niners have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the New York Jets. And this is Garrett Wilson. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Jets are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. Well done here. It's a touchdown. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.